comes.
We saw him make his return last month right here to find Chris Kline.
Whoa, wait a minute. All right, this is to find Chris Kline. Who's the other gentleman?
Tanner Reynolds.
Do you know anything about Tanner Reynolds?
Tanner Reynolds is a pretty impressive specimen, as you can see. He's been making waves all over the independent circuit. The most hated man in Pittsburgh. He was trained in OVW by Nick Dinsmore.
Oh.
So the guy's got a good pedigree as far as training and his ability. And we know Chris Kline. We've seen him before. And this will be Jermaine Jubilee's debut as well.
How did Jermaine Jubilee escape Kenzie Nova?
That's why he's back out here.
Yeah.
He's still running from shoes. But look at Define Chris Kline. This guy is an impressive feat. This guy's an impressive man. He's incredible to watch. This guy's a great technical wrestler. And this Tanner Reynolds looks like he's in pretty damn good shape too. I understand this Tanner Reynolds is very much technically sound as a wrestler. We know Chris Kline is as well.
So the team of Chris Kline,
Tanner Reynolds, and Jermaine Jubilee.
Wow, this is going to be.
Hey, you know what? That's what I love about Phoenix Pro Wrestling. We try and bring you some of the best young stars in independent wrestling, and we also have some great guys who've been around for a while. Chris Kline is a very talented individual. He's been around a very long time, all up and down the coast. Won titles in almost every major promotion he's ever been in. Man is a specimen.
Chris Kline,
bachelor's degree.
ripping and posing for the fans.
Got a bachelor's degree. The man is intelligent. He's a personal trainer, so he knows how to keep himself in shape. The guy is impressive. He's got good solid hands in the ring. We see him last month against James Ford. He took James Ford to the limit.
That he did. That he did. It was an impressive matchup.
James Ford is definitely, we've seen a lot of James Ford. We know that he's the boss in the ring. I expect big things from guys like this Tanner Reynolds. Just look at this guy. He looks like he's very well put together. We're waiting the opponents now. And the opponents are it's kind of interesting too, because they have somebody on their team that we've seen in Phoenix Pro Wrestling, but haven't seen for a while. And we have a few new wrestlers from that one as well. I'm always looking forward to new talent. I love finding new talent here at Phoenix Pro Wrestling.
They should have a picture of me on there right now.
Just Martin to figure out what he's doing over there. There he is. Two guys debuting today. On a steak.
We got some new faces here.
Again, Austin Everett. We have seen in Phoenix Pro Wrestling before. He's this gentleman, Stefan, and Jumpin' Juan Jalapeno.
Jumpin' Juan Jalapeno. Austin Everett. I like Austin Everett's shirt. I got to give me one of those.
Austin Everett is great. Again, he's a new talent. He's been training. He's actually teamed up quite a few times with Jordan Evans around here. So this is.
Oh, wait a minute, they're getting jumped!
And there you go. Rule number one in professional wrestling, you don't turn your back on your opponents.
Never turn your back on your opponents, especially guys like these.
Look at this, throwing everybody in the corners together. And now Austin Everett is taking it right to Reynolds. Meanwhile, Pennington is taking it to Chris Kline. And Jalapeno on a steak has just kicked out Jermaine.
That's not his name. Jalapeno on a steak.
You're right, everybody likes those names.
Breaks on it, a big back body drop on Chris Kline.
This Stefan Pendleton, what I found out about him, this guy is trained in CZW. This guy's a powerhouse wrestler. Look at him though, he's
a brute.
He's very kind of built close to the ground. He's like, like a fire plug almost.
That's quite the dapper waistcoat he has on as well.
He finishes himself as a snazzy dresser, so hey, you know what? Whatever works for you.
Whatever works.
I mean, look at the way Jermaine Jubilee was dressed when he came out.
Absolutely.
So we've got a lot of fashion plates here. Chris Kline, another guy who likes the fashion, fancies himself a member of the fashion team around here.
Yeah, the team over here though with Austin Everett and Juan and Stefan, I don't know whose choice it was for them to come out to the tune Charlie Gathers usually uses, but if he catches word of that, I feel bad for all three of them.
Well, you know how Charlie is. He's a madman, and he's earned that nickname. And look, the crowd trying to get behind these guys. I'm interested to see what these guys are going to be like. I said I've heard good things about guys on both sides of this team. Reynolds looks like he's pretty well put together, Owen.
He certainly does.
And if you're teaming up with somebody like Chris Kline, who's been around a while, been all up and down the coast, that's a great guy to learn from.
Now the fans are chanting, "You can't wrestle." We haven't seen what the other two can do, but I know Chris Kline, he's one hell of an athlete.
We know Kline. He took James Ford to the limit last month.
But they are showing their disapproval for Too Fine Chris Kline. They don't like him one bit.
No, they don't.
That's a shame. I've talked to him backstage. He's a very likable person, in my opinion.
I've never had a hard time conversing with him, but he's quite pompous when he gets to the ring.
Well, if you get that mirror out of his hand for 5 seconds, you can actually have a conversation.
If you just talk to him about his favorite subject himself, he's easy to talk to.
That's a good call, Mike Edwards.
So here we go. Stefan Pendleton, Chris Kline, the veteran Kline, the newcomer to Phoenix Pro Wrestling, Stefan Pendleton, the powerhouse, the fire plug, whatever you want to call him, the snazzy dresser.
I'll call him Stefan Pendleton.
I'll call him whatever you want to. Now he's got that side headlock. Look, he's got a wrenching in. That's a powerful man putting on a side headlock.
I have his last name is Pennington.
Pennington? I'm sorry, Pennington.
Okay, then don't call him Pendleton. Call him Pennington then.
My bad. Well, you know how it works. We got a lot of.
You can even read your own writing.
We've got a lot of new talent coming.
We got a lot of new talent. Somebody's going to get
It's tough to keep track. There's so much new talent coming in.
Well, Stefan right now is kind of mocking the headband that Chris Kline was wearing. I'm not sure I'd want to do that against somebody with the pedigree of Chris Kline.
The fans getting on the back of Chris Kline.
Yeah, these guys, if they've ever seen Kline wrestle, they know he can wrestle.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, with all the new talent coming in, I know exactly why AC Norway has brought in so much new talent to Phoenix Pro Wrestling. He is, excuse my language, hell-bent on taking down Dishonor. And right now, he's bringing in new talent to scout who's up for the challenge.
Well, hey, I don't blame him. This whole thing with Dishonor, we've had problems with them for so long now. And guys like Chris Kline is somebody we should have on our team. Look at him.
And by the way, Owen, hell's okay. It's just the S word that we need you to refrain from saying.
Okay.
So now,
no soup.
Kline circling the ring with Stefan.
Thank you for understanding.
Nice collar elbow tie up. Here we go. And again, a side headlock from that big man. Stefan wrenching down and now messing up there. Come on now. Messing up the man's hair. Come on.
Hey.
Look, just don't be jealous if you don't have
fair
it.
game.
Should be against the rules.
Oh, please. If the head was on the other foot, I don't know where we're going to go with that.
I don't know either.
If the tables were turned.
Bring him in the hard way if you have to.
Chris Kline called for a timeout. He deserves a timeout.
There's no timeouts in wrestling, Mike Edwards. You know that.
Fires him off the ropes.
To the ropes.
Kline off the ropes. Oh my God, what a spine buster. And then a float over to recover. Nice position. The kick out by Chris Kline.
A spine buster just made me feel like I went to the chiropractor.
Get somebody like Kline, you're going to take more than that to pin him.
The way this match is going, I don't think we're going to see any of the other guys in action.
There we go. There's some.
I spoke too soon.
Classic tactics by Chris Kline.
Rake to the eyes, which that's not good.
It's a classic Greco-Roman eyes to fingers to the eyes.
I don't think the Greco-Romans invented that.
You're right. That was probably more of the Spanish. What a back elbow by Tanner Reynolds. Our first time seeing Tanner Reynolds. Hooks him up.
Nice.
Gets the big man over.
Textbook.
Nice suplex. Tanner kind of grabbing his back, trying to get the big man over.
Come on, break it.
Hey, you know the way it works. Anything to win. Especially when we have guys like Dishonor breathing down our neck, don't do anything to win. We need guys like that who will do anything to win. It's Tanner Reynolds. I'm very impressed with him so far.
Do you have any history on him, Mike Edwards?
Yeah, I talked about him. He's been.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
I must have missed that. I am sorry.
Well, you were never at the time. He was trained down in OVW by Newsmore.
Wow. That's what I said.
I've heard this guy. I mean, they say he's willing to do just whatever it takes to win. And again, I can respect that. He's honest about it. He'll tell you that's the way it works.
Oh,
Pittsburgh's most hated wrestler.
Shouts to the midsection of Reynolds.
Pittsburgh's most hated wrestler.
God, what a clothesline by Stefan.
powerhouse right there.
Told you, he's got the power. And now here tags in Austin Everett, the man we've seen before.
Austin Everett coming in.
Austin Everett wrestles kind of down a little bit more down the West Virginia way. I know he's down there in outlaw wrestling quite a few times with Jordan Evans. But this guy, spin heel kick. Very impressive by Austin Everett. Austin Everett is a great young talent. I think he's only been training maybe a year, if that, in the business. The guy's impressive. The guy has a future ahead of him if he just keeps going on the right path.
Absolutely.
Snapmare on the corner, nicely done.
And of course, the right path is stay away from dishonor.
What a drop kick to the back. Showing a little bit of a mean streak here, and again, we need that. We need people like that. Scoop up. Look at the power. Body slam, huge body slam.
I keep forgetting how strong Austin Everett actually is.
Well, he has some fancy moves like that rollover, but he does have some power. This guy kind of can do a little bit of everything. He's not like a master of one style of wrestling, but he can kind of mix it up with just about anybody.
He's a jack of all trades and a master of
Yep, well, Tanner Reynolds kind of rolled through, alleviate some of the energy.
There we go, the jalapeno.
On a steak.
On jalapeno.
Atomic drop and jalapeno.
Oh my!
Flying clothesline.
Wow!
Well, they call him Jumpin' One Jalapeno, and that's why.
He gave me his weight is 140 bags of jumping beans.
A man from New Mexico. He's been wrestling for about 2 years. Very much in the luchador style, which is, again, I like to see different styles mixed up. You got this guy, this Tanner Reynolds, who's, God, what a clothesline. A little bit more technically given as a wrestler versus a high flyer.
Break the choke, ref, come on.
A guy like this, like Jalapeno here, you know, a little bit more of a luchador, kind of in the vein of, say, Rey Mysterio kind of a wrestler.
So wait, he's touting himself as 140
bags of jumping beans.
See, and I thought Edwards is the only one full of beans around here.
Well, you know, X-Man's not.
Oop, and a slam.
I got a bean for you later. And now,
I don't like the sound of that.
Jermaine Jubilee.
What does that even mean? Beautiful suplex from Jubilee.
And did you see the way he held on to him to get into cover? I like that.
Stefan breaks up the pin.
Jermaine Jubilee looks like a powerhouse here.
My apologies, guys.
He's not just a manager.
Well, again, this guy, manager of the year in 2006, 2007, but looks like very impressive in the ring himself.
He was a hardcore champion.
He was. That's a tough division to be in if you've ever had one. We had a 24/7 title that was very similar to that. That's a tough division. Jamie, get out of the way.
That first slap, I don't think he got him, but that second one, holy cow.
That echoed around the arena here.
Putting the boots to him, medium style.
And look at Chris Kline now.
Now come on, break it up, ref.
Using the 5 count. Uses almost the entire 5 count, not to get disqualified. Again, this guy's a veteran. He's been around a while. Picks him up by the mask.
Oh, come on. That's not... Oh, wait. Almost ripped the mask off him.
And we know that in Lucha Libre, that is a sacred cut. That's a sacred thing to have the mask on. To have it ripped off is an insult.
Absolutely.
It's insult to culture, and now
he's...
Chris Kline, showboating elbow. I like
it. He's just full of himself. Stefan breaking up the pin again.
Stefan, for a big guy, he's pretty quick at getting in there to break up those pins.
Very agile guy.
I'll give him some credit for that. Look at that elbow to the upper back, almost the back of the neck. And now look at this, got him in the leg lock.
Now that's good tag team wrestling right there.
Separate, cutting the ring in half.
Not only did he keep Juan Jalapeno from making the tag, he took him back to his own corner to make the tag.
Exactly.
Come on, referee, get these guys out of the ring. Get these guys out of the ring. Look at this, fires him in the corner. Jermaine Jubilee going from pillar to post.
Oh!
That's a spicy knee!
The spicy knee, that was very spicy.
Well, extra cayenne pepper on that one. Maybe a few habaneros.
Ghost peppers.
I don't think it was that spicy.
Tag is made.
Wait, which one's a legal man?
Tag.
Everybody's in all of a sudden. Well, we know this happens in 6-man tag matches. Eventually, everything breaks down after a while.
Jubilee got the hell out of there.
And I think Jamie doesn't even know who the legal man is at this point, or legal men.
Chris Kline and Reynolds both out of the ring.
Everybody, the only 2 men standing right now, Stefan Pennington and Austin Everett. And now,
James, I think the team of Chris Kline, Tanner Reynolds, and Jermaine Jubilee got to regroup here.
Well, Jamie's trying to get some knots in. Whoa! And brought Chris Kline in the hard way.
So much for regrouping.
Well, oh,
God, he just-
right in front of us. Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa. Oh, my God.
Off the air. Oh, no, wait a minute.
Jermaine.
Oh, just hung him out to
I
dry.
think I saw that or not.
On the
Jermaine
ringside
Jubilee.
barricade.
Whoa.
That was impressive.
Hulking up.
That was impressive. If you didn't see that, I'm sorry. That was impressive.
Jermaine Jubilee just tossing the jalapeno onto the guardrail.
We need an extra camera for this match.
Jalapeno
Or
on the
three.
guardrail.
Meanwhile, inside the ring,
Jermaine just taking it to this jalapeno. Chris Kline with a nice vertical suplex. And now Austin Everett off the apron, checking up on the jalapeno, but you need to be up there to get ready to tag your partner in. Unbelievable. Again, with 6-man matches, these things just break down at any time. You never know what's going to happen.
Now Jubilee's on the apron, basically directing traffic, or outside of the ring directing traffic.
And I don't know why.
What the?
Why?
Oh!
Oh my God! What a catch!
Caught him!
What a catch! What a transition!
Of the Altoona Curve, a catch like that, they'd probably be in the
God.
championships.
That is correct.
Wow! What a slam! What a side slam by Chris Kline. Going for cover.
Cover. 1, 2, pins broken up.
Stefan again is the one who's breaking up the pinfall.
He is very quick to get in there and break up a pin.
Oh,
Austin
my
Everett
God.
almost landing on my lap.
Right there beside us. That's why I sit in the middle and let you guys take all the hits.
Thank the good Lord for the table that broke his fall.
And
Whoa,
I think Stefan might have twisted his ankle when he fell off the
I'm
apron.
wondering if we should head to higher ground.
I don't know. This is Phoenix. This is what happens around here. You know that. We got all kind of action in ring, outside the ring, and Chris Kline catches. He gets the victory, while Jermaine Jubilee does the dirty work over
What the
here.
hell just happened?
Jermaine cleaning up ringside while Chris Kline and Tanner Reynolds finish off Jose Jalapeno on a steak.
Never mind.
We the baddest team in the land. Can't nobody touch us. And we too pretty too. Look at us. Just look at us.
Chris Kline, Tanner Reynolds, what are they pointing at?
That broke down into a pinfall out of nowhere.
These guys are very impressive team. Something about this Tanner Reynolds and Chris Kline, I think with them having Jermaine Jubilee manage them might have something here.
An impressive win, albeit, I don't know.
Hey, anything it takes to win, that's what it's all about in wrestling. And it's all about when we've got guys like, well, we've got guys like this Dishonor around here.